All right. Good evening, YouTube. I'm Dave. This is Dave Explains. I'm incredibly tired, but I really wanted to do a video on this whole thing because I've been kind of going into a little bit more machine learning lately, and I've been using W3 Schools. Now, the reason why I use W3 Schools, pardon me for a second there, is because of the fact that when I first started learning code, I used Codecademy. Codecademy, basically, it's great, and we talked about this earlier in a different video, but it's also just, how can I put it? Well, I put it pretty well in that video. I'm not a really big fan. The real power of Codecademy is to kind of differentiate people like me from coding gurus who keep calling it Code Academy. If they say Code Academy, just walk away. All right. So I like W3 Schools. It was actually used heavily in my first class with web design and development, and I've just been using it ever since, and it's gotten much better as time has gone on. So I'm using it, and I'm just kind of like going over my ideas about how to do things and everything. And building neural networks was always just, it seemed like it was a little bit higher than I was going to go into. And it's just kind of funny because everything of how I thought I would actually do something is exactly how it's done with neural networks. And let me just explain really quick. By the way, since I'm writing all of this, now is a great time to go down below and just, click, and then, hit that like button and hit the subscribe, and then, hit the notification bell. Anyway, going back into this, so how they describe it, and I'm going best guess off of this here, is we have a table. We have 3 columns, and then, so like, this is your description, this is your weights that you give it, and this is what you give it. So this is based off of their idea, and what their idea was: going to a concert. Again, anytime you see me writing on the board is a great time to hit the like button. So we have weight, we have description, we have, you know what? I just had a spur of the moment idea, and this is the great things about data science, is you just always have the opportunity to put in an idea. Let's take off the whole thing, all right? Let's take off that going to a concert. Let's say subscribing to Dave Explains. All right. So we have our weight, we have our description, and then we have our positive, negative. All right. So our description is going to be, we're going to do, how much do you want to go up to? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's put down good looking, because I've seen uglier guys than me, uglier people than me doing this. So, okay, fine. Clear communication. I try to talk to the lens as much as possible, but I am so pretty that I keep looking at the screen. So, communication. Now, I do happen to know that I speak very clear English. For non-English speaking people, I hope the subtitles are doing well for you. If not, I do apologize. So let's see here. Clear image. And then, so like, can you see me okay? I'm trying to record in at least 2K, but who knows? Subject matter. So subject matter, clear image. Let's say subject knowledge. So that's subject knowledge, but let's put in, I think that was kind of redundant there where I put one on top of the other. Let's just say articulation. Now, articulation is knowing something and then finding a way of making it understandable and relevant to the receiving person. That happens to be one of the things that I am not always the greatest at. And I'll freely admit that. Articulation. All right. And then, cost. Let's face facts. If you're here on YouTube trying to learn about data science, cost is kind of important to you. So, let's just put this on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That means that we have a total of 21 points possible, 21 being the highest, and a big fat 0 being no. All right. Cost. I am definitely free. I don't even cost anything. If you go to davesplains.com, you get to read my blog posts, like articles written about. So far, I've got time series data. I've got Dawson. I think it's Dawson's. No, it's Karma. Hot sauce from Hot Ones on YouTube. Go there if you really want to if you really want to see like a really good interview, like, you know, you've always wondered, like, what do people see in these, like, interviews with all these, like, you know, celebrities and everything? This is not like those, because I've actually been kind of, like, towards some people, and that show has actually kind of made me like, oh, like, you actually get to know them a little bit better. Anyway, going back to this, cost. Big fat plus. Articulation, I'd say I actually get a 6 out of 6. If you want to do that, that'd be great too. So articulation, I'd say I'm about a 3. Subject matter, I'd say I'm a 3 out of 4. Clear image, I'm a... Ooh. Oh, that's a fun idea. Let's do a measure of 10 out of this. That way we just get kind of like a percentage. So I'm a 10 on 6. I'm a what? What would you say I'm at articulation? You want me to just go half and half? Comment below. So let's just do half. Subject matter, I'd say I'm at least a good 3. I'm trying to get more subject matter out there. The whole point is that I'm not really getting anything here. This is not what I want to do for a living. Okay? I really just like putting out the videos. It kind of gives me an idea of thinking. Plus, it's really nice to succeed at something. And with YouTube, it's just like college. You put the time in and you grow with it, you get better at it, and it just works out for you. You know, you just got to put the time into it. So subject matter, I'm a good 3, but that's 3 out of 4. That's 75%. So I'm gonna go with 75. I'm gonna up that to an 8. 3, clear image. I'm gonna go with a big fat 10 on that one. Communication, I think I'm a 10. Good looking. Hey, you know what? Now I know it's wrong to judge someone on a 1 to 10 scale on their appearance, but because this is self-deprecating or not, the opposite of self-deprecating, if anybody knows that, comment below. I'm gonna go with, honestly, I've been scored higher, but I'm gonna go with a 7. I think everyone knows that the current time of issues has kind of added to some people's waistlines, so I'm just gonna go with that right now. So, if we were to calculate this up, and I've been doing a lot of this lately, remember 21 and 0. So 21 is our top score. We have a 6, we have a 2.5, we have an 8 out of 4. Whew. How did I walk myself into that one? All right, so if a 7.5 is a 3, let's go 3.2. Then that is going to be a 3, a 2, and 70% of 1 is going to be a what, 0.7? Yeah, all right. Woof. Did I miss something here? That's 15, 21. All right, let's do this then. Just ouch, you know? So, my brain just stopped. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. My brain just completely crashed. All right, I'd like to do groupings. So this is going to be a 4.5. Get that rid of that too. This is going to be a 6.9. It's going to be a 4.5, or that's going to be a 10. Nope, that's going to be 11.4. Plus 6 is going to get me a 17.4. So that's going to be a, what, 3.6? 0.6 is going to be, yeah, 3.6. Away from hitting 21. So I am definitely closer, if we were to do a nice little scale here, to 21. Not. That's not going to be enough nets. Nuts. We have squirrels that are collecting nuts now because it's fall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Wow! Wow, that was awesome. All right, so 20, 19, 18, we are right there. I am definitely closer to that than I am here. So, you should subscribe. If anybody argues any of this, you can just go ahead and comment below. Tell me what you would put in your measurements here. So we'll just put in measurement. Big old M. And you can tell me how you feel that you would subscribe or not subscribe. I think personally, most cases, even if you were to take out this, and this goes into my, if you want to look at my last video with the whole Excel thing, because of the weight that it carries, let's say even if I do like a 4 on that, it's going to be 40% of, or yeah, 40% of 4. Oh. Okay. $1.6. So we would take 1.6 off of there, 16.8, 15.8. Still closer to 21. Subscribe. Ha! Love math. All right. I did a lot of work as data engineer. This is what you have to get into, though. You have to love this kind of stuff if you're going to get into data science. If you want a short answer. Now, what I really like is going back into this and stuff. All right. what if, so we have our measure, we have our weight, we have our description. So our description, blah, 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 blah. Our weight is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then our measure comes in. And what I really like is the fact, now keep in mind, this is one layer. This is a one layer neural network. Keep in mind, I am moving. I am not thinking about how I have to spell this stuff. So if I'm misspelling it, just comment below. I'll be fine with it. All right, so this is a one layer. So a lot of times people want to brag about their multi-layer neural network. Multi means more than one. Sorry, wait. I could have used a lot less marker for that. See, that comes with practice. In other words, if you really want to brag to somebody that you built a multi-layer neural network, you can just do 2 layers. So what I really like though, see, we just saw measurements out of the possible 10 over here. And what I really like is that now we can actually do streaming data, where the data is going through here, in and out, and you're just measuring things as it's going, and you're measuring like how many times something happens. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 10, whatever times, and that's something that I'm kind of like working on in my personal study and everything, is just goofing around with streaming data through a neural network weighted table. So if you've got any ideas about what you want to go into right now, and any ideas on neural networks or machine learning, anything like that, comment below. Let me know what you're getting into. You know, get your hands dirty. This is the fun stuff. I mean, get into it. I gotta go. It sounds like it's getting lively up there. Have a good night. See you later. Did I say like and subscribe yet? This is really like and subscribe time right now. Really quick. Just